G'day everyone, the season's going to be here before you know it. March is around the corner and we've found Amy Wormald from the Geelong Supercats. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
You nervous?
Yeah, actually.
I don't know, I just picked up a vibe or something.
I am getting a little bit sweaty palms.
You'll be right. Look, just relax. How's the off-season been going for you so far?
Yeah, really good for me at the moment. Obviously, I'm coming back from injury. So
Yeah, your ankle?
Yeah, so
Yep.
I did the other ankle in sort of like a summer league domestic basketball. So
Spewing.
yeah, got the other one good and then did the other one. So
How'd that go with coach?
yeah, no, he didn't mind.
He was right, yeah.
I mean, it was right at the start of the holiday break, so
Yep.
plenty of time to rest. So I'm just coming back from that, and it's going well.
Good, excellent. So how about the team's off-season? Have you guys started training back yet, or did you guys start last season, had a break? Or?
Yeah, we started at a couple of weeks before Christmas.
Yep.
Had a 3 or 4 week Christmas break, and then
Yep.
back at it since then. So it's been pretty hot.
It has, yeah.
Yeah. But we're going well. We've been doing heaps of running and
Yep.
all that sort of thing. So
Good.
trying to keep fit and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's amazing how quickly that goes, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely had a good off season.
Yeah, good. I think a lot of people did across Big V. So team changes. Has there been? I know I've seen a release. There's been a few different players come in and out. What's happening down at the category?
So we've had Amity go up to Siebel.
Yep. Right.
And then we've had a couple of new players come in, like Ebony Rolfe and Kylie Morrissey. They both played Siebel last year,
Yep.
so they've come in, which is really good. Then we've got a girl that played for Melbourne Tigers Championship last year, Bree Matthews.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So she's a good little guard.
Yep.
And
That's
I
pretty
think
good.
that's it.
Look, off the top of your head,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's not bad. So these are players that live in Geelong area, or is that
Yeah.
generally how it works?
Kylie and Ebony do.
Yep.
And I think, Bree does. She lives in the sort of coastal
Right.
Geelong area.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Right. Well, as opposed to you, I know you sort of move around sort of a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're in it's a suburb I haven't actually heard of before, Cremorne.
Richmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Richmond. And you're living in South Yarra at the moment.
Yep.
So you have to commute.
Yeah, so
How's that
my
going?
coach, Darren, he lives in Werribee, and
Yep.
so, I live in Melbourne. I'm from Warrnambool originally.
Yep.
So that's how I got to Geelong in the first place. But
Sure.
since then, I've lived up here for about four years or so. And so Darren, we drive to, Louise Johnson and I, we drive to Werribee, and Buzz drives us the rest of the way down, which is good.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Have some good conversations in the car on the way down.
So what happens? Like, not everyone drives home with their coach after like a training session. What if you
Yeah.
had a bit of a stash or a screaming match or something? Is it a bit of a quiet drive? Has that happened yet, or?
No, not at all. We're pretty easy going down
that's
there.
good.
So we sort of get it out and then that's it. We move on. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's I'll leave it on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So tell us a bit about Geelong's unique in a way because you have like an extra step in the pathway, I suppose, in senior basketball. So you have youth league, your Division 1, and then you have the opportunity to play Siebel as well because you're all under the one banner now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that's an advantage for you guys in any way? Do you think that's a good pathway down there?
I think it's a good pathway and it's a good organisation, but I wouldn't say it's an advantage in terms of like getting quality on the court.
Yep.
Just because obviously the best sort of players or the most committed sort of players will go to Siebel.
Sure.
Not saying that we don't have quality players. I'm saying that it's really good that we have such a good team.
Yeah.
And can get such a good team on the court when we do have a Siebel program. So yeah, it's a good organisation in that respect, and they've done really well to get I think that we've got a really good team this season to get such a good team on the floor, which is good.
Yeah. Okay, so this season's, I don't know, I'll lead into this one a bit. Last year was probably a little bit of a disappointing finish. Taking nothing away from what Warrnambool did and whatever and winning, but you guys were certainly crippled a bit at the end by injuries, yourself included. Tell us a bit about that grand final series and how you guys are feeling about it.
It's not. I definitely don't blame the injuries in that at all. The team that did go out on the floor did extremely well and played really well, especially in the first match. But yeah, obviously we were sort of disadvantaged with a couple of late injuries in the season and a few people leaving the team and all that sort of thing. It was really frustrating to watch and really, sort of frustrating, I think, for the team to go through as well.
Yeah.
But, in saying that, not going to take anything away from Warrandyte. They played really well and were obviously the better team on the day.
So, that aside, obviously they've gone up to state championship women now. Does that sort of loss fuel the girls that were involved in that grand final loss a bit for 2014? Do you think, is that always going to be in the back of your mind that you missed out on a really good chance, like regardless of whether it was your fault or not, you missed out on a really good chance to win a grand final? Or do you put it behind you and you say, I'm going to get on with it?
Yeah, I think we have put it behind us and we're definitely looking forward to this season. We definitely think that we can, I think, compete for the championship this season, and if we didn't think that we probably wouldn't play. But I'm not sure what the other girls think, but I think Darren and I and Louise, obviously we talk about it a lot. We definitely are looking forward to this season and don't really think about it last season that much. So
So tell us about your coach. He's been around the traps. What's his sort of style, do you think? How would you describe Darren as a coach? Is he sort of quite calculated, or is he up and is he in your face but it's okay because that's how he coaches? How's that?
He's very smart and a really, really good coach. He's really good at communicating and being friends with us, as well as giving us the respect as basketballs and things like that, as well as coaching us to improve and all that sort of thing. We're probably just as much friends with him as he is our coach, so
good balance.
So that gets a lot of respect towards him as much as towards us, so we like to play well for him and we like to do things well for him, so it's good.
And he's put something on you this season. He's given you a bit of a, I don't know, I suppose it's a good reflection of what he thinks you're capable of by naming you captain. Yeah. How's that feel?
Yeah, it feels really good. He didn't actually choose it, the team did.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we did a vote.
Is that better?
I would like to think so, that the team look at you in that sort of way and want to give you that responsibility.
Because you're 22?
22, yeah.
Right, okay, that's quite young.
Yeah, well, we've got Vicky King, who's on our team. She's, I would say, a veteran.
Yep. Seasoned.
Yeah. Yep. But she is a great leader and a great organiser, and I'm obviously going to look to her for a lot of guidance and things like that.
It'd be nice to lean on.
Yeah, she's really good at I suppose getting the team organised and all that sort of thing, so she'll help me out a bit, and hopefully I can just play well and lead well on the court, and well, that kind of leads into my next question. What sort of captain do you think you are? Are you going to be that vocal captain that's always sort of encouraging, or telling someone you did something wrong, or are you going to sort of lead by example, do you think? I think it's going to be a good hurdle for me to learn to control my emotions. I can get a little bit vocal, but even when I'm not captain, I'm quite vocal anyway on the court, so I think that's probably what will still transition from last season into this season. Try and be as positive as I can, and even with the help of Louise Johnson, she's really quite a positive figure around the club, and she's really good at motivating the girls as well, so I think on the court we're quite good, and we've got Kylie Morrissey, who's going to be a playing assistant coach.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So she's going to help me out a bit as well on the court, so
great.
Be good.
Exciting. All right. Well, how about in the next 5 years? Sort of, what do you think your goals are in basketball? Is it sort of playing Siebel and getting that going down that track, or sticking with this team? What do you see yourself? I
don't really try and look that too far with basketball, because it's more of a hobby for me. I don't really. I like having it as something fun rather than a task to do. But I don't know. We do obviously have a Siebel team down at Geelong, and it would be good to maybe have a crack at it. I'd like to get my sort of professional life down pat first before I think about making that massive commitment, which is which is Seabull, and
Yeah.
that's sort of a hard concept for me to grasp.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, we'll cross that bridge when you come to it. Yeah, sure. Well, look, it's been easier than you thought it was going to be, surely. Yeah. Oh, well, that's all right.
Some hard-hitting questions.
Oh, yeah, so hard. Just I really stumped you on some of those. No, look, thanks for joining us, Amy, and best of luck for next season.
Thank you. We'll need it.
See you next time.